Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ashley J, and it's been a while since I posted on YouTube, just basically in my business and everything. So I just been, brainstorming, getting everything together, and basically God gave me the vision for my channel, for my purpose, for just everything that I really want to put out there. So thank you guys for welcoming me back. Like, I still get comments on my other videos that's still like inspiring and motivating. So today was a very perfect day for me to just start. Like, a lot of times we don't know how to take the first step, just like really starting, just doing, the hardest part, and that's basically, starting. So I got some things that I got some things on this paper that I want to make sure I stay on topic, really gravitate towards, getting substantial information, because sometimes I can ramble or whatnot, but I love to talk. Like, if I could get paid to talk, I'll be rich. Like, seriously, I'll be rich. But I really want to start this new series on basically relearning your softness. I have a whole mantra around it's called soft but assertive. So I feel like I'm relearning my softness, but also still being assertive in a way where you can't play with me mentally, physically, like any of that. And that's really what I just want to come on here and talk about. Just basically living in your femininity and just being you and whatever that is. But I think it's very imperative to be soft. Like, I really had to learn silence is important and is a statement, because no action is a reaction, and I don't really want to get emotional. Like, I feel like this video is gonna be emotional because I'm just now believing in myself. I did believe in myself, but just like really going after everything that I want. Like, this year, I promise, like, I'm gonna be consistent, not just like for YouTube, but just consistent in my everyday life, because it's just so much I want to get into. It's just so much I want to obtain for myself, and it can be very hard. It can be very challenging because I just overthink. I overthink. Like, the enemy tries to tell me so much, this not gonna work out or this not gonna flourish. And at the end of the day, long as I do what's happy for me, like, even if it's one person that sees this, even if like nothing comes out of it, it's okay. Like, I try, because I'm a firm believer that whatever you do is going to push you to where you need to go. Like, no matter what, like, whatever you do is gonna push you to where you need to go. And I'm just so happy that I'm able to be back in my own space where I can create, where I can be me, because it's been a lot. I'm sorry. I feel like my eyelash coming off, but it's just been an overwhelming year for me, and everything is silent now. Like, everything is silent. Everything is just so much clarity. So I've been having soft but assertive for maybe a year now, and I didn't know what to do with it. I wrote everything as far as like what I can do with it, but people think like, oh, I'm not soft because I just don't play. Like, my mouth is very sharp, but I feel like it has to. But when you get to know me, you will know, like, I am a softie. But I just really want to touch on the topic of relearning your softness. What has been very, 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 very good is this book right here, Master Your Emotions. I don't know if you guys can see it, like, Master Your Emotions. It is beautiful, like a practical guide to overcome negativity and better manage your feelings. Because if some of you guys have been on this journey with me, have been a supporter, you know that, like, in 2020, when my divorce was finalized. And I was just going through an array of emotions because it was just, I wasn't ready. I didn't want it to end, but it was just a lot. That's a whole nother topic. But I just really been reading this book, Master Your Emotions, and it has really, really helped me. Like, I'm just gonna read the back. It's like, want to overcome your negative feelings, feeling like you aren't good enough, need help dealing with stress. The solution to deal with negative emotions is to understand how your emotions work and apply specific techniques to ensure you manage them as effectively as possible. Master Your Emotions is a how-to guide, or how-to manual your parents should have given you at birth. By reading it, you'll learn how to deal with negative emotions so you can live a happier, more fulfilling life. And that's simply like what I am on. I want to live a much happier life, a much fulfilling life. I want to do what makes me happy. Like, you know, that in my previous videos, like I was taking myself on dates. I was just exploring new things by myself. I really want to take a solo trip in May. I'm still skeptical about that, but I just really want to just get back in me, like taking those steps that are scary. I think is all a part of like getting to know who you are, like what you like, what you don't like, just feeling out you. A lot of times how I want to react, I don't react like that all the time. Like sometimes I be want to cuss a person out, and sometimes I do. It just all depends on the severity of the situation. But a lot of times I just, take it on the chin and I keep it pushing. But really, like journaling as well. Like my zodiac sign is a Cancer. I seen this in like Charlotte Roos, and it's like a journal. Like it's Cancer, and basically I just kind of write things that I'm feeling. I know they don't show your stuff or whatever, but and then my sister gave me like these little stickers. She believed she could, so she did. The future is ahead. You are stronger than you think. And I just put them on the back of here, like just for, I try to journal at least once a day or once every other day. Like it just all depends, but I really believe like journaling has helped me. Reading that book, I just really been into gaining a bigger perspective of myself. And I'm still on that, and just learning my softness with how I react to things, how I think, because I overthink. I am a firm believer. I don't know if that's my trauma response or what, but I'm a firm believer of like everything is calculated. Like people want to think that like how a person move or their gestures is like they can say something funny and it doesn't have to have importance to it, but I feel like it do. I feel like what people say, do, and move is calculated. Like I don't think that we just do things for the heck of it. Like I really believe that we all have, not saying a motive behind it, but if somebody doesn't like you or you just not feeling the situation, you're gonna move a certain type of way. And now I'm just allowing people actions and their aura to show me, truly who they are. And also just accepting that and experiencing that, because a lot of times I used to say, well, like, I'll tell a guy, like, you think I'm about to text you all day? Or, they'll hit you up and say, oh, you ghosted me, or you kind of fall off, you falling off about like really communicating with me. And I'm just, now I don't even give them that long paragraph no more. Like now I keep it short and sweet, and I'm just like, we're not aligned. And if they go into why they want to know why, then I'll do that. It just all depends on, the person. But just really learning my reactions. Like that book really teaches you and shows you practical ways on how to, take a different approach to things. And it really has helped me a lot, because even the people that I deal with like on my day-to-day has said they've seen a change, or just how we interact now. I can see like certain people that I deal with, we interact on a different spectrum now, because I'm not always in my feelings. Like, I know, let me not say I believe, I know that I'm a very sensitive but emotional woman. Like, I'm not sensitive because you can tell me, you can give me criticism and I won't take it to heart. Like, I'm not sensitive where you got to walk on eggshells. I'm a sensitive person where you got to handle me with care. And relearning your softness is like teaching people, or not teaching people, but really teaching people like how to handle you. Because even if a person get out of line, like, you can, hey, that's not for me, because you know what you want. You know how you want to be handled. And I tell people all the time, like, if I get them a chance, and if it kind of get out of hand where it's a continuation of them speaking to me in a manner or a tone that I don't like, then, I'm going to speak on it, or I'm just going to, move myself away from the situation. It's a lot of times that I have, like, right now I'm dealing with two people that I have kind of I wouldn't say pushed away, but I just kind of like left the situation where it is. And it's been very hard. It's been really hard, but I'm walking into a new era, and I really believe, like, I am trying to do a day-to-day thing where I want to live the life and be the person that I see myself. Like, when I wake up, how I'm just intentional about the things that I'm doing, budgeting, so I'm able to take trips or just go out and experience new adventures, even if it's alone. Like, what I'm learning too as well is it's okay to do things alone. It's okay to do things by yourself, because if you don't want to be alone by yourself, why would you think somebody want to be with you if you can't sit in your own presence, And I think from being a child, I have always been alone. I have 5 brothers and sisters, and I always lived in a house with a lot of people, but I have always felt alone because I'm very sensitive, I'm very emotional, and like I was the type of child that good morning, and I want morning hugs and kisses and stuff. Like, that's just how I am. And I know that, like, the guy God has for me is gonna appreciate that. Because everybody not receptive to affection, especially if it's something that you, like, a traumatic experience from childhood. Because I feel like we're in this era where we're trying to hear ourselves, and I don't really, because, okay, I think therapy really works, but at the end of the day, you still have to do the hard work. You still have to do it. So what's the difference between you researching how to heal from whatever these experiences is? And TikTok has been a great therapy. Like, it's some really things on there that, I mean, it's some real things on there that has really shown me, like, dang, I got that, not self-diagnosis, but it's been, for an example, what is it called? De-associated attachment. Like, basically, I have no attachment to things. Like, I could never be a hoarder because I don't have any emotional ties to things. And when it comes to people, I do, but I don't. If a person wants to walk out, like, I am cool with them. I go through my little phase or whatnot where I'm sad, and I'm like, dang, and I miss a lot of the memories, and don't let me go past a place or something that reminds me of the the times we had. But I just really don't have any attachment to things. But I also, everything is important where I try to hold on to things. But like I said, relearning my softness, relearning everything, I just try not to hold on to people. Like, I try not to be so possessive, because I can be very possessive. When I love you, I love very hard, whether it's a friendship, a relationship, family members, it does not matter. Like, you are mine. Why do you need another cousin? Why do you need another friend? Like, that's typically like how I am, but I'm learning to do it in a healthy way. I don't think it's smothering. Like, nobody has ever said, like, I'm crazy for just trying to smother them or nothing like that. But they know what's up with me. They know, like, how I am. But through relearning my softness, I have found out I have gained a lot of confidence. I feel like I have just evolved into a high valued woman, a high valued sister, friend. I have just really evolved, I would say, over these two past years. These past 2 years have been very difficult from just, when if you've been married before, then like your day-to-day surrounds yourself with partnership. Like you do things, for yourself, but at the end of the day, every decision you make, you have to think about the action, the outcome that it's going to have on someone. So just being in my single era, it's been rewarding because I don't have to think about nobody but myself. But when you are doing things on a day-to-day, you just think about like, what we gonna do, or how can I do this, or taking care of the household. So now I just really relearned so much, and it has really incorporated in every area, like just how I look at myself. Because if you had to be very hard, and I'm not sure if you watch my other videos, but I've had to grow up young, being a young mother, I would say. But I don't have any kids, but I had to raise my brothers because my mom was a drug addict. And so I didn't really get, like, my mind just evolved really young. So I feel like I'm older or wiser now, being 31. But it all came from just having to grow up early. And I'm thankful for that, because a lot of my decision making came from that. And I just don't really make irate decisions, because it's like I can't mess up, my livelihood. If my livelihood is shaking, oh baby, like everything is gonna just come crumbling down. But every area of my life, I have seen improvement, good or bad, where I'm just really learning. Like I said, I learned about my trauma response on disassociation. Before, if I can see that you're gonna hurt me, I would kind of already like push away. Or I'm already thinking that you playing with me. I'm already thinking you don't like me like that. Like I'm already thinking those things, because if any of that is true, and when it shows itself, I already went through that hurt and pain, And I think that it helps, but it don't, because some people are not on that type of time all the time. Some people genuinely want to be a friend. Some people genuinely do care. But at the same time, like, it just all depends on who you're dealing with, if it's a man or a woman. Because men, I feel like they have different motives, and they don't want to hurt your feelings. So they kind of like not tell you the whole truth. They tell you some truth or whatever. But I have just trying to change like my tone, how I speak. I want to talk more calm, because when I'm trying to make my point across, I speak in a high-pitched voice, and I could just always remember somebody like, you sound like you whining like all the time. And they used to get on my nerves, because I used to be like, and then until I got older, I'm like, yeah, that do sound like I'm whining. I'm sorry if y'all can hear that growling. Layla, chill. But yeah, so I'm just trying to change my tone of my voice. Also, I still work on how I react to things. I think some people in my life know how to make me react in a certain type of way. So I'm really challenging myself, because it's this one particular person that says a lot of dumb things, but he's a really nice guy. Like, he's a great friend, but he says a lot of dumb things, and my pitch is always high with him, because I always trying to get my point across. And so I think that God has him in my life simply to exercise that, and I'm gonna master it, because I can see it, I can acknowledge it. And I think that's what's so beautiful about it, that I'm able to acknowledge it and help myself grow. And that's why I'm so thankful that I do have that discernment. And with learning myself and my softness, and just getting back to like how I used to be. I wouldn't say naive, but I used to be very naive, because I wasn't so worldly. And I would say, if you're from Atlanta, I'm from Atlanta, but if you green a little bit, like I used to be very green. And I just wasn't hurt. And I feel like I've dealt with so much hurt from just life that it kind of put a hard shell. I put on a major hard armor, and I'm just trying to chip away at that. I'm just trying to, I know I'm very soft, especially when I'm in a relationship and it's good, baby. I am a mush, you know. So I'm not saying that I'm not that now, but it can get a lot guarding. You can find yourself trying to guard, you know, a lot and not get hurt. But the beauty in life is you have to be hurt, you have to be lost to be found. And right now, I'm learning to just experience it. If I'm hurt, I'm hurt. And not put so much expectations on people. Allow them to hurt you. Allow them to show you that, you know, they're not a good fit for you, you know. And I think that's really the beauty of it. So really just like journaling, reading, just really focusing on what makes you happy, no matter what it is. Like seriously, if it's fitness, if it's like talking, if it's just going after your dreams, no matter if it don't make you no money, you know. And I think that's the era that I'm in, because when I was married, everything had to be a profit with him. Everything just like, if you do this, this needs to, you know, bring in money and da da da. And they say, if you chase your dreams, you chase your passion, the money will follow. So I want to put that to the test to see that, you know, I would love to, you know, just create that life, because there's so much creativity that I can do, and that's really what I want to do. And I just really truly believe that through relearning myself, through relearning life and people, because I used to think that I was made for everyone. I really thought, because everyone used to say I was so adaptable, from just having to go live with like my cousins, and they really helped me. Like, it's a lot of people along the way that really helped me through my childhood and becoming an adult, that I'm so grateful for. Because, you know, when you do have a drug addict mother, you deal with so much. Like, you really deal with so much. And as an emotional person, I dealt with a lot of emotional trauma. And but I hope that what I endured and what I've learned and what I've conquered can, you know, help other people. And like I said, I love to talk. I can literally be on the phone all day. I literally be on the phone all day at work. Like, I'm always on the phone. I can talk. So I want to put that to use. Like I said, I really want I just feel like I have a lot of important, just, you know, things that I've learned that I want to share, things that I think that's important that can benefit and help other people. And I want to, you know, demonstrate that through my YouTube. Like I said, nothing could come out of it. I really don't care, but this is what makes me happy. Just sharing the things that I've went through and the things that I've learned, and some of the resources and tips and tricks that, you know, I have learned along the way. And I just want to share that. But I just really think journaling, like really journaling, find you something, like, because this is so cute that it makes me want to journal. Like, I keep all of this on the side of my bed. Like, I have to look at it. So put it somewhere in plain sight. Like, if you do have a spouse, like if you got a nightstand that got drawers, you know, put it in your drawer, like, or put it in your little folder, not folder, but your tablet binder or whatever it is, like the cover. And that's something that you're gonna use every day. Because this, even though I love to talk and I talk to people all the time, being able to write my deepest feelings, my dark secrets in this is really, really soothing. It's really soothing. It's really helpful. And really, like I said, reading this book, Master Your Emotions, I got it off Amazon. I think I seen it on TikTok. It was a girl, I don't know her name. It was just on my For You page, but she was just different. You know, she had like some paintings around her face, you know, like those spiritual people. When she had that, it looked good on her. You know, she was a baddie. And I seen that and I was like, I really wanted to see if that could really help me. And it really helped me. I didn't say it changed my life, but it really helped me, because I was already on that journey. I was already trying to really figure out how to make my emotions and my feelings useful to me, you know, and really just relearning me, really relearning me. And I am going to take you guys on every step. I don't care how big or small. I just want to challenge myself. Like what I do now is crazy. It's like, because I drive for work, and sometimes I have to drive a big truck, and sometimes I'll be like, nah, I don't want to fit in that parking spot. I don't want people to be seeing me driving, or like, you know how you can just tell, like, just certain little tight spots, you know, or parallel parking and stuff like that. Like, I can do it, but I don't be wanting people to look at me or judge me because, like, I'm a woman, or I'm like, I don't know. It just be in my head. Like I said, I'll be overthinking. And so when I be like, nah, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna walk. And I'm like, girl, why would you put yourself throughout it? Like, park the truck right here, you know, parallel park the truck, or back in, like, you know. And that's my mind. And it helps me to challenge myself, and I really talk to myself and be like, girl, go do that, you know. And so with being on that journey, it put me in those spaces to challenge myself and stop trying to take the easy way out, because I always try to take the easy way out. If there's an easy way, like, I'm actually gonna do it. But I'm just learning that sometimes it's okay, because with L's, you learn, you know, and nothing is a loss. Nothing is a loss, because when you learn, you become wiser, and you are just more wiser. You know, you make better decisions. You know, your life becomes a lot easier. That's how I feel. So, relearning my softness has really helped me salvage a lot of friendships and a lot of relationships, because when I'm done with a man, I'm done with you. And they be want to be friends. And so I'll be like, and before I used to be like, no, I don't think my emotions set up where I can be your friend, because once you start telling me about a woman or something you done did with somebody, and you done took somebody out, you done spent money on them for their birthday, just little stuff. My emotions used to be all over the place, but now I can be your friend, because, like I said, I believe that a lot of times God put things in people that we don't like, or necessarily don't want to hear that message from. And so, like I said, even with that friend I was telling you guys about earlier, I know he put him in my life to exercise, help me with, like, changing my tone, or just really working on what I said I want to do. You know, I really have a relationship with him where when I ask, he will present, he will help me, he will guide me. I just have to have enough discernment to know that it's him, that he's helping me do that. So it's also beautiful. Like, I have this mantra that I've learned, and it's basically, Lord, show me how great my life already is. Lord, show me how great my life already is. And when I wake up, or when I'm going to work, because I don't be want to go to work, and I just be like, Lord, show me how great my life already is. Just show me what I should be grateful for. Even the simplest things, you know, the simplest things, is the smallest things we don't appreciate until it's taken away. And we just find a whole new love and appreciation for it, really. It could be the simplest things. And so that's what I'm really truly grateful for. And I'm grateful that I have an opportunity to have a camera, to have a home, to have the mindset to really just be able to. I'm sorry guys, my camera cut off on me, but like I was saying, I'm just grateful to be able to have the mindset of believing in myself, going after what I want in life, and just having a clarity that allows me to just flow, you know, flow with, I can't describe it really. It's just a gratefulness. That's all I can really say. But, you know, I really think that journaling and reading can be something that's very beneficial and helpful to everyone. And if you've read this book, you know, comment down, let me know that how the book has helped you, how journaling has helped you. If you want to see more content like this, give it a thumbs up. and I greatly appreciate it. I am very thankful that I do have, you know, some real supporters that really, you know, comment and go on my Instagram and DM me. And, you know, like it was very, very rewarding when I was consistent with it. And I just love that. I just love, you know, positive feedback. I just love, you know, people that like-minded people. So thumbs up this video, comment below. Like I said, thank you guys so much, and I really hope that this has helped you any shape or form. And I'm definitely gonna have more like relearning my softness, like being soft but assertive. You know, you can be soft, baby, but don't let nobody play with you. So until next time, guys, thank you so much.